In every conversation, the potential for transformation exists. Listen deeply.
Imagine waking up each day feeling more empowered, more insightful, and better equipped to navigate the challenges of life. This isn't just a dream, it can be your reality through the simple act of listening. Today, we're exploring how tuning into the world around us and the voices of others can be a profound tool for personal growth and self-improvement. Listening goes beyond just hearing words. It's about connecting, understanding, and learning from the experiences and wisdom that surround us every day. By focusing not just on the words, but the messages behind them, we unlock a world of opportunity. It's the key to gaining new perspectives, building stronger relationships, and developing a deeper understanding of ourselves. Let's explore how you can use the power of listening to start making significant changes in your life right now. Listening is much more than a passive act. It's a dynamic process that shapes our minds, relationships, and futures. When we truly listen, our brain engages in a complex series of actions, decoding sounds into meaning and meaning into knowledge and empathy. Studies have shown that active listening activates areas of the brain involved in decoding and interpreting complex auditory cues, which are critical for social interactions and learning. Neuroscientists have found that engaging in listening exercises can strengthen neural pathways that are crucial for maintaining attentive states and processing information. This isn't just about understanding words, it's about enhancing cognitive functions like memory, attention, and emotional recognition. For instance, research published in the Journal of Neuroscience highlights that listening attentively can improve neural plasticity, indicating that our brains adapt and rewire to become more efficient at comprehending and integrating information. The impact of listening extends beyond the brain's wiring. Psychologically, listening provides a foundation for better mental health and interpersonal relationships. It helps us to feel understood and valued, reducing feelings of isolation and stress. A study from the University of Michigan linked better listening with lower rates of depression and anxiety, showcasing its role not just in understanding others, but in fostering our emotional well-being. Understanding the types of listening is key to harnessing its benefits. The first type, active listening, involves fully concentrating on what is being said, rather than just passively hearing the message of the speaker. It's about engaging with the content, asking questions, and reflecting on the spoken words, which encourages deeper comprehension and connection. Active listeners are often seen as more empathetic and competent communicators, attributes that enhance personal and professional relationships. Then there's passive listening, where the listener is hearing the words without engaging with the content. While this might seem less beneficial, it's useful in situations where simply receiving information is necessary, such as during lectures or presentations, where the volume of information might be too high to actively engage with every part. However, to truly benefit from passive listening, one should occasionally shift into active listening to cement important points and details. Critical listening is another significant type, where the focus is on evaluating and analyzing the information being presented. This form of listening is crucial for decision-making and problem-solving. It requires the listener to assess the validity, logic, and potential bias in what they hear. For instance, a manager needs to use critical listening when evaluating proposals to determine the most viable option. Each type of listening plays a crucial role in our personal development. By practicing active listening, we can improve our relationships and increase our empathy. Passive listening allows us to gather information effectively, aiding in our learning and understanding of complex topics. Critical listening sharpens our judgment and helps us make better decisions by critically assessing the information at hand. By integrating these listening styles into daily interactions, individuals can enhance their cognitive abilities, strengthen relationships, and improve their decision-making skills. Listening is not just about receiving information, it's an active, engaging process that shapes our understanding and interactions. By enhancing our listening skills, we not only improve our personal capabilities, but also contribute positively to our communities and workplaces. Thus far in this video, we have discovered that the science of listening provides us with a profound understanding of how the act of simply paying attention may change our lives. Whether it's through active, passive, or critical listening, each style brings unique benefits that can help us navigate our world more effectively. As we continue to explore these concepts, we'll we'll discover even more about the profound impact listening has on our brains, behaviors, and beyond. The line between listening and hearing is often overlooked, yet understanding this distinction is crucial for personal and professional growth. Hearing is the physiological process of sound waves hitting our eardrums and being transmitted as signals to the brain. It's a passive occurrence that doesn't require active effort. Listening, on the other hand, is a conscious choice to not only hear the words, but to also understand, interpret, and respond to them. This involves a high level of focus and the intention to engage with the speaker's message. Listening is an art that extends beyond the act of hearing. While hearing is automatic, listening is a skill that we must develop and refine. It involves decoding the tone, pace, and volume of the speaker, as well as their body language and facial expressions. This comprehensive approach allows listeners to grasp the subtleties and nuances of the conversation, which are often more telling than the words themselves. Mastering the art of listening transforms mere communication into meaningful interaction. It turns simple exchanges into opportunities for deep connection and understanding. When we truly listen, we give the speaker our full attention, which not only enhances the quality of the interaction, but also strengthens the relationship. This is why effective listeners are often regarded as more empathetic and compassionate individuals. In the realm of personal development, the benefits of good listening are manifold. For starters, it significantly enhances our communication skills. Good listeners are better able to understand and meet the needs of others, which is a key component in building strong personal and professional relationships. Furthermore, listening attentively helps to avoid misunderstandings and conflicts, paving the way for smoother interactions and clearer communications. Listening also plays a pivotal role in developing empathy. By really listening to others, we get a glimpse into their emotional state and perspective, which fosters a greater understanding and connection. This empathetic connection is crucial not only in personal relationships, but also in professional settings, where understanding diverse viewpoints and emotional responses can greatly influence teamwork and leadership. Moreover, leadership itself is closely linked to effective listening. Leaders who listen are better equipped to gauge the morale and concerns of their team, adapt their strategies accordingly, and inspire and motivate those around them. This type of leader promotes an open environment where ideas can flow freely and everyone feels heard, which is essential for innovation and problem solving. Improving listening skills, therefore, is vital for anyone looking to enhance their personal and professional life. One effective technique is active listening, which involves giving full attention to the speaker and acknowledging their message through feedback. This can be practiced by summarizing what the speaker has said and asking clarifying questions to ensure full comprehension. Another technique is empathetic listening, where the focus extends beyond the words to the feelings and emotions behind them. This involves paying close attention to the speaker's body language and facial expressions and reflecting on how they might be feeling, which helps in understanding their perspective more deeply. Mindful listening is also a powerful method. It involves being fully present in the moment without planning your next response or allowing your mind to wander. This type of listening can be enhanced through mindfulness practices such as meditation, which trains the brain to focus better and resist distractions. Additionally, it's beneficial to eliminate potential distractions in your environment when preparing to listen. This could mean turning off your phone, closing unnecessary computer tabs, or finding a quieter place for conversation. Such steps ensure that you can give the speaker your undivided attention. In practice, these listening techniques can be incorporated into everyday interactions, whether in meetings, conversations with loved ones, or even while consuming media. By consciously applying these methods, you not only become a better listener, but also a more empathetic and effective communicator. Ultimately, the distinction between hearing and listening is significant. By choosing to listen actively, empathetically, and mindfully, we open ourselves up to a deeper level of understanding and connection with the world around us. It is through this deliberate engagement that we can truly enhance our skills in communication, empathy, and leadership, impacting our personal and professional lives profoundly. In the realm of effective communication, the ability to listen well is a game changer. Enhancing this skill can dramatically improve your interactions and relationships across all areas of life. To foster this skill, let's dive into practical listening techniques that anyone can apply to become a more attentive and empathetic listener. Mindfulness listening. The first technique is mindfulness listening, which is about being fully present and aware during conversations without judgment. Here's how you can practice this technique. 1. Clear your mind. Before entering a conversation, take a moment to clear your mind of distractions. A quick meditation or a few deep breaths can help you focus. 2. Focus fully on the speaker. Pay close attention to the speaker's words, tone, and body language. Avoid preparing your response while they are speaking. Just listen. 3. Notice the details. Observe any nonverbal cues or emotions expressed by the speaker. This can provide deeper insight into their message. 4. Reflect on what you've heard. After the speaker finishes, take a moment to reflect on what they've said before you respond. This shows that you are truly engaged and value their words. Empathetic listening. Empathetic listening goes beyond hearing words. It's about connecting with the speaker's emotions and understanding their perspective. Here's how to practice empathetic listening. 1. Create a supportive environment. Make the speaker feel comfortable and assured that they are in a safe space to express themselves. 2. Be patient. Allow the speaker to express their thoughts and feelings without interruption. Show patience even if you don't initially understand or agree. 3. Acknowledge their feelings. Use phrases like, "It sounds like you feel," or "I can see why you'd feel that way," to demonstrate your understanding and empathy. 4. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage deeper exploration of their thoughts and feelings with questions like, "What happened next?" or "How did that make you feel?" Active listening. Active listening involves engaging with the speaker through acknowledgement, clarification, and feedback. Here's a step-by-step guide to active listening. 1. Show you're listening. Use nonverbal cues like nodding, maintaining eye contact, and leaning slightly towards the speaker to show engagement. 2. Summarize and paraphrase. Periodically summarize or paraphrase what the speaker has said to confirm your understanding. For example, "So, what you're saying is..." 3. Clarify uncertainties. Politely ask for clarification on points you're unsure about. You might say, "Could you explain what you mean by..." 4. Give feedback. Respond appropriately to the information. Express understanding. Ask further questions or share your perspective when it's your turn to speak. By integrating these techniques into your daily interactions, you can significantly enhance your listening skills. Mindfulness listening helps you remain fully present. Empathetic listening connects you emotionally with the speaker, and active listening ensures accurate understanding and engagement. Together, these practices forge stronger connections and lead to more meaningful conversations. As you continue to develop these skills, you'll find that your ability to listen effectively becomes a powerful tool in your personal and professional arsenal, fostering better understanding and cooperation in every interaction. Listening effectively is not just about adopting the right techniques, it's also about overcoming the barriers that impede our ability to truly hear and understand others. Recognizing and addressing these obstacles can dramatically improve our listening skills, leading to deeper connections and more effective communication. Distractions. One of the most common barriers to effective listening is distractions. These can be external, like noise in the environment, or internal, such as wandering thoughts or preoccupations. Solution. To combat distractions, try to control your environment as much as possible. Choose a quiet place for important conversations. If internal distractions arise, acknowledge them and then consciously redirect your focus back to the speaker. It can be helpful to repeat their last few words mentally to re-engage with the conversation. Biases and prejudices. We all carry biases, and these can color our perception and interpretation of what others are saying. Whether it's a preconceived notion about the speaker or the topic, biases can prevent us from listening with an open mind. Solution. Awareness is key to overcoming this barrier. Challenge yourself to recognize and set aside your biases when entering a conversation. Approach discussions with a mindset of curiosity and a willingness to learn something new, rather than confirming what you already believe. Emotional reactions. Strong emotional reactions to what someone is saying can also be a significant barrier. If you feel triggered, You might miss critical information because you're formulating your emotional response or defense. Solution: practice emotional regulation techniques such as taking deep breaths or pausing before responding. Acknowledge your emotions without letting them dominate the conversation. This can help you maintain focus and keep the dialogue productive. Overloading and fatigue. Listening fatigue can occur during long or complex conversations, leading to reduced concentration and comprehension. Solution: when you notice signs of fatigue, such as drifting attention or difficulty remembering what was just said, it might be useful to take a short break or ask for a summary to refresh your memory. Ensure you are well rested and alert before engaging in important discussions. Lack of interest. Sometimes we may find ourselves disinterested in the topic of conversation, which can make it hard to maintain focus. Solution: find an aspect of the conversation that does interest you, or focus on the importance of the interaction itself, such as building a relationship or gaining a deeper understanding of the other person. Setting a personal goal for the listening session can also help maintain engagement. By actively working to identify and overcome these barriers, you enhance your ability to listen effectively. This not only improves your interpersonal skills, but also fosters a spirit of mutual respect and understanding in your communications. With practice, overcoming these barriers becomes second nature, enabling you to connect with others more deeply and navigate conversations with greater ease and effectiveness. Listening is more than a skill, it's a pathway to transformation. Across the globe, individuals have changed their lives and the lives of others by mastering the art of listening. Let's explore a few inspiring stories that highlight the profound impact of effective listening. A corporate leader's turnaround. Consider the case of a CEO of a struggling multinational company. With poor staff morale and declining company performance, the leader decided to shift strategies. Instead of dictating policies, he began to actively listen to his employees. Town hall meetings, roundtable discussions, and one-on-one sessions became routine. This change not only boosted morale but also sparked innovative solutions that turned the company around. The CEO learned that listening could uncover gems of wisdom from where he least expected: his team. A teacher's insight. In a small community school, a teacher was known more for talking than listening. After attending a workshop on active listening, she began to implement listening sessions with her students. These sessions allowed the students to express their thoughts and feelings about the school environment and their personal lives. The teacher's new approach led to a more inclusive classroom atmosphere, improved student engagement, and higher academic performance. The teacher was no longer just an instructor, but a trusted confidant. Healing through empathetic listening. A counselor working with war veterans found that traditional therapy methods were not yielding much success. She then decided to focus purely on listening empathetically to the veterans' stories, without immediately offering advice or interpretations. This subtle shift helped the veterans feel truly heard and understood, paving the way for deeper emotional healing. The counselor's practice showed that sometimes what people need most is to know that someone else hears their pain and acknowledges their experiences. Innovation from listening to customers. The founder of a tech startup was on the brink of giving up due to poor sales. Before making any final decisions, he conducted a series of listening sessions with early users of his product. The feedback was eye-opening and led to major product adjustments that better aligned with customer needs. The startup soon saw a dramatic increase in user engagement and sales. This experience reinforced to the founder the critical importance of listening to customers rather than assuming their needs. Community transformation. A community leader was struggling to resolve persistent tensions between diverse groups within her neighborhood. She organized listening forums where community members could speak openly about their grievances and hopes for the community. These forums led to a newfound understanding among the groups, and together, they developed initiatives that addressed shared concerns. The leader's commitment to listening and understanding each voice enabled a collective approach to community development. These stories from different walks of life demonstrate the universal value of listening. Whether leading a company, educating children, providing counseling, developing a product, or fostering community peace, listening can be the key to unlocking potential and fostering significant change. These individuals did not just hear others, they listened deeply, and in doing so, they transformed challenges into opportunities for growth and success. Developing effective listening skills is not an overnight process. It requires dedication and the establishment of daily habits that encourage active engagement with the world around us. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can significantly enhance your ability to listen, understand, and connect with others. Set listening goals. Begin each day with a simple, clear objective related to your listening skills. Perhaps you aim to listen without interrupting in all your conversations for that day, or to ask at least 2 probing questions during discussions to deepen your understanding. Setting these daily goals keeps you focused and conscious of how well you are listening throughout the day. Dedicate time for mindful listening. Allocate a specific time each day to practice mindful listening. This could be during a walk, where you listen to the sounds of nature, or during a conversation, where you focus solely on understanding the other person's point of view without planning your response. This practice helps to train your brain to concentrate fully on the listening experience, making it easier to apply in more complex listening situations. Reflect on your listening. At the end of the day, take a few minutes to reflect on your listening experiences. Consider what went well and what could be improved. Did you fully understand the messages conveyed to you? Could you recall specific details? Reflecting not only reinforces what you learned, but also helps identify areas for improvement. Learn from listening role models. Identify people in your life who are excellent listeners and observe them during conversations. Take note of how they interact, ask questions, and respond to others. Trying to incorporate some of their techniques into your conversations can accelerate your progress. Engage in active listening exercises. Participate in or initiate activities that require active listening. This could involve group discussions where each member shares their thoughts and everyone else is tasked with remembering and discussing what was said. Such exercises can be both challenging and fun, providing practical opportunities to enhance your listening skills. Use technology to aid listening. Utilize apps and tools designed to improve listening and comprehension skills. For example, listening to podcasts on various topics and summarizing the key points afterward can be an excellent way to practice attentive listening. Consistency is key. The effectiveness of these habits is largely dependent on consistency. Regular practice of listening attentively will gradually enhance your ability to stay focused, understand deeper meanings, and retain information. The more you practice, the more natural these skills become, turning effective listening into a fundamental part of your communication arsenal. By integrating these habits into your daily life, you commit to becoming a better listener, which is an invaluable skill in personal and professional contexts alike. Over time, these practices will not only improve your listening abilities, but also enrich your relationships, enhance your learning capacity, and expand your understanding of the world. Throughout this video, we've explored the profound impact that effective listening can have on both our personal lives and our interactions with others. We've explored the science behind listening, distinguishing it from mere hearing, and highlighted how it enhances cognitive functions and emotional understanding. We discussed various types of listening, active, passive, and critical, and their unique contributions to our development. We also covered practical techniques to improve your listening skills and shared inspirational stories of individuals who have transformed their lives through the power of listening. Listening is an art that can be learned and perfected with practice, and it promises significant rewards. By committing to improving your listening skills through the strategies we've outlined, setting daily goals, engaging in mindful and empathetic listening, reflecting on your progress, and consistently applying these skills in everyday situations, you can unlock a new level of personal growth and interpersonal effectiveness. Now, I encourage you to start implementing these techniques today. Observe the change not only in how you perceive the world around you, but also in how others respond to you. The benefits of becoming an effective listener are immense and can lead to deeper relationships and more successful personal and professional interactions. If you found this video helpful, please like it and consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content that can help you grow and succeed. Your engagement helps us reach more people and continue producing valuable content. So hit that subscribe button and let's continue this journey of learning and improvement together.